Fight on!
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and you're back with me in the apartment. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Killer Instinct 2 Part 3, which is the game review. We're going to be jumping in, reviewing Killer Instinct 2 as a full game. Some of the hidden codes that are in there, like in my Killer Instinct 1 video. Also giving you some variances between the N64, which was Killer Instinct Gold, and the Killer Instinct 2 Arcade. And just overall information about the game. So, before I quickly get started, my hair looks all crazy because I'm tired of it. I'm cutting it tomorrow. So by next video, which is getting me my Part 4 memories, I'm going to cut my hair to like I've had it years ago because it's getting in the way. I always have to slick it back. It's annoying when I'm at the gym, when I'm hanging out. I hate it, so it's getting to me, so I'm going to cut it. And I put it up into a Kuma ponytail. And a lot of people at work actually liked it, which is kind of making me reconsider. But I'm kidding. It's got to go. It's annoying. So either way. Let's get right into it. So, Killer Instinct 2, what can I say? It came out in 1996, after around a year and a half or 2 years after Killer Instinct 1, which was hugely successful. They came out with Killer Instinct 2. Again, it was a game that was different enough from Street Fighter and different enough from Mortal Kombat to be a really kind of the third staple in fighting games, you know, from the characters, not being a palette swap like a Sub-Zero and a Scorpion or to a Ken or Ryu. And also with the unique combo system, you know, the overall epic music and just different feel and kind of borrowing elements from Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat and make them in its own. So that was doing very well. I remember talking to my brother about it. Mike, my older brother, who was, again, as you know through my older videos, was a big influence. And I remember him saying, you know, Killer Instinct 2 wasn't as big. And he told me when it came out, you know, it was good, but, you know, there's some things missing. Chief Thunder was not there. A favorite, which was Cinder. And another favorite, which is Riptor. And, of course, Idol, the last boss, was out of the game. And a lot of people are a little pissed about that. Instead, it was replaced by 3 new characters, which was Kim, Wu, Maya, and Tusk, that just, you know, didn't have that overall appeal. But, you know, I remember when it coming out, mind you, keep in mind, though, the arcade scene around that time, especially when the N64, Sega Saturn, and PlayStation 1 was out, everything was shifting to console. So I remember saying, why is Killer Instinct 2 not as good? It doesn't make sense. Now I know I might get heat from this, I actually like Killer Instinct 2 better. You know, now here's reasons, a couple of reasons. One, it's doing this again. One sec, damn it. So I still haven't fixed the screen thing here. It's a pod. It's an easy fix, but whatever. I'm kind of lazy, but I'll fix it soon. What was I going to say? So Killer Instinct 2 had a different combo system. A big difference was the auto double. Now, Killer Instinct 1 is a little more linear. Like, you do an opener, you do an auto double, and you finish it. With Killer Instinct 2, there's more flexibility. There's way more openers. It's way deeper as a game, and it rewards you for doing different combos and not kind of being cheap and doing the same one, which I'll show in a moment. So the variances about that, the music is epic, man. I can just, sometimes I just listen to the music and I'm not even playing just because it's so pumping, especially on these midway cabs that it has that little tweeter thing and whatever's up there, the DCS sound. It's dope, man. It's so like energetic and so fun and just, you know, just crazy when you're playing and whatever else. But I actually like Killer Instinct 2. So again, it wasn't as popular. I don't think it had its just due. I think the scene was kind of slowing down because it was going to home console. I think, you know, a little disappointment because this game's a lot deeper and harder, and thus harder, that people kind of weren't turned on about it, which is a big shame. I really didn't think it got his best due, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, I'm happy to have it in the library. It's one of my favorites, and that's why it's in my my library. It's, you know, I hold it close to my heart. And again, in the next video, I'll giving you memories on that, which is going to be really cool. So, other things about this game that the N64 Killer Instinct Gold had. A lot of it was overall the sound. The animations were not in the N64 version, as far as, you know, when after the winning screen and the winning pose, when you choose your character, their heads are down and they move up. That's not in the N64. When you're going up the ladder, they're to the side and their heads move. That's not in it. There's a few extras I'm going to show you now. The endings weren't obviously moving. There were stills. The animations after you went around weren't there. There was also stills. And just overall, some stages were limited. They didn't have the stage fatality. So it was just less of it. It wasn't the same. And it just didn't have the same feel. But it was good at the time, because the N64, I hold also true to me, because that was the first system I ever purchased with my own money. So buying that and buying Killer Instinct and blasting it when I was, at the time I'd be 16 when it came out, I was just going off, having a blast, and it's still so fun. Like, I actually can't wait to the gameplay, because it's so fun. I actually like playing this game right now, probably the most out of every game I have. Just because now there's things I missed on the N64 version, on the KI Gold, and it's so exciting. But either way, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to kind of set you up like I did in the Killer Instinct 1. I'm going to go through some cheats. I'm going to show you how to play as Gargos. It's a lot easier than playing Idol. I'm going to show you some hidden stages and also just some little tricks about it, and then maybe some variances, and then pretty much wrap up the game. So let me set you up. I'm going to turn, I'll kind of move the tripod in a second. I'll set you up and I'll point. Now what I'm going to do is, obviously, I have the light above me. I'm going to turn that off briefly so it doesn't reflect. And I'll show you some differences, especially one of the ones that I found out recently after buying this, which was so cool. So let me set you up and I'll show you some differences. Alright guys, we're back. So I've set up the tripod. Let me just show you a couple of things. One, the difference is between the N64 version and this version. So KI Gold to KL2, and also how you're rewarded with the auto double system to reveal a deeper game. And also I'm going to jump in and start doing some code. So let's coin up and we'll get right to it. So first thing, see how their heads are down and they go up? That was not in the N64. That's one thing. Now I'm going to pick Jago, so as you can see, and when it goes through the ladder, you'll see them turn to the side and then turn forward. White Jago's that's my guy, White Jago. So you see how they're turned to the side? And when they turn, those animations were not in the N64. So here's when I say you're rewarded. First of all, actually, before I get to that, Maya stage in the N64 version, it didn't have all this. It was a little more linear because, again, there was a lot of things going on. And I don't even think they had the tree where you can knock, like, fruits down. So that's one thing. Now, let me move forward. One thing for sure, get out of here. One thing for sure, not in the N64 version, which I found out, was the spirit mode. Now, I don't know if it was in the N64. I never did it. I might have to die here, but I'm just like. So what it does is, with Jago, if you do it, if you die, you become a ghost. So watch this. So that, and it takes away your health. That is not in the N64. I never saw it. So now I'm going to let Maya beat me, and you're going to see what happens to me. So this is the spirit mode, and watch what happens. Well, normally I'm dead, see, but it says spirit, and I become a ghost. So then I can start, like, I still have that much health, and I can actually beat her. So I become a ghost. Now I'm gonna lose, but as you can tell, that was my body, and this is my spirit. So this I don't think was in the N64. I remember talking to friends, and they said no, I don't remember that either. So, and I've checked online, I never read anything. So now, both my spirit and my body's dead. So, that's one thing for sure about the N64. Graphics, animations, and that's the major differences. Now, let me get to the auto double, and what I mean by that. So, the reason a lot of people don't like it is this. I'm going to do a simple combo and watch how many hits it does. So, God damn it, 1 second. So you see how that was one fireball? Well, you're thinking, so what's the big deal? Now, if I keep doing the same ender, which is the fireball, it just keeps on doing one. Now, that was the one ender. So there's 5 enders, 4, and then the secret. That was 1. That was the fireball ender. The next one's going to be the uppercut, and there's going to be more hits because it's the second ender that I've done. But if it was the first time I did an uppercut, it'd only be 1 hit. So here's what I mean. God damn it. 1 second. You see how there's 2 hits? Because it's the second ender. So now I'm going to do the laser sword. That's 3 hits. And then the next one will be... next one will be the kick. Shit. You see how it did that? Now that was the 4th ender. That animation was not in the N64, and neither was this. This is my greatest thing in video game history. When I go into my memories, I'll explain. So, though you saw the 4 enders, and every time you end it with a different version, it does more hits and a different animation. Now, I'm going to... he's my pain in the ass. I'm going to do the secret ender, and then we'll end this segment, and then I'll get into the codes. So, now again, my controllers, I still have to fix because I'm MacGyvering them. God damn it. So that's the Endo Kyuka one. 2 hits. Come on. Of course, Saberwolf wants to be difficult. So I now have to do the kick ender, and then I'll be ready to do the secret. Oh, damn. Okay, so here comes the secret ender. Now if I try to do this during gameplay, if I didn't do the 4, it won't work. So here's the secret ender. Or the hidden ender, I should say. If I can even do it. Oh, come on. Of course he broke it. 1 second. This is getting stupid. This. That's the secret ender. Now, it's only slow because I beat him. But that's the secret ender. So, you wouldn't be able to do that normally. So, that's as far as enders, animations, things. That pretty much covers the auto double and why it's so deep. Not to mention, you can do your ultra combos. You can do your ultimates within the combo. So in this game, when you kill your opponent, it doesn't give you time like a fatality to kill you. So that's the difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose because I've showed enough. Let me quickly do this. Now, while I just quickly lose, I'm going to set up the secrets that you can do. Actually, why bother? I can do it here. So, let's get right to it. To pick the sky stage, both controllers you hold down and medium kick. So let me do that. Now, not only... So you can see, so this is the secret sky stage, like in the first one. Kind of epic music. Gargos laughs at the beginning. And again, you can fall off. So if you guys haven't seen the stage fatality, I'll make it quick so I don't go longer in the video. So this pretty much sends you off. And then you go flying down to the earth. So that was obvious. So another thing, like in Killer Instinct 1, random select, up and start. Up and start, up and start. Easy. So let me quickly go through this. actually, I can show you them now. What? So there's the enders there. Should have done that to begin with, but whatever. Whoop. You see, remember when I threw the first fireball and there's only one? Well, here's when I throw three of them because it's the last ender. You see, and then here's the actual hidden ender. So that's where you can see, and then what I'll do, just so you can see, I'm going to do my ultimate combo during, so I mean ultra combo's an ultra combo, but I can do it, mind you, oh I forgot to say, there's even shadow moves, so if I wanted to do this combo, where it, like it's a shadow, so I can do that as well. So let me see if I can do an ultra, or I won't be able to do it. I didn't build enough meter. So I'll do a quick ultra just twice. Now, you can tell the ultra is even longer. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This ultra is way longer. If you do all the 5 auto double enders, it goes longer. So that's where you're rewarded. The more combos you do in the different, your ultra goes longer. You can do even a 70 hit combo with Gargos. So that's one. Now, how to beat Gargos? So, you hold up on the character select. Fierce punch, medium kick, fierce kick, medium kick, quick punch. But let me quickly do it. Did you hear that? Well, what happens is Gargos now is in the lineup. So, is there a timer? Yeah. Okay, so again, I'll say it again. I did it quickly. So you can be Gargos. That's how to be him. Again, not my favorite, but it's kind of cool. You can fly and do whatever. So let me just quickly beat him. Alright, so I'll just beat him quick. Yeah, that was not in the Ultra. This is not in the N64. So again, how I did that. Gargos was, you hold up, while holding up, you're going to go fierce, medium, fierce, medium, quick, medium, while holding up, and then you'll hear him laughing, or you get, it goes swoosh, and then you get Gargos, which is cool. And he has weird colors, but shit, whatever. So let me quickly point up, and because that's pretty much all the combos. Let me just do it quick. What else? Oh, another thing. While we're just waiting. Now, the cool thing about Killer Instinct 2 is the ending of the game is determined by who you kill and what you do in the game. So what do I mean by that? If, for instance, you're Jago and you kill your opponent, or you ultra them, or ultimate them, or do your finisher or knock them off the cliff, that's considered a kill. Now, what happens is everything changes. Your story changes. Now, this is how to do another thing. If you hold down and medium on the first or second, it goes fast mode. So down and medium kick, it becomes fast mode. So the combos are done quicker than before. So as you can tell, it's a lot quicker. Wow, it's so quick it's even hard to pull them off. So as you can tell, again, I have to fix the controller, but I'll do it. So you can see it's way faster. Alright, so now that was fast speed, then there's ultra speed, which if you hold down and fierce kick. So down and fierce kick is ultra speed, which is insane. It's so hard to pull off a combo, but it's fun as hell. So that's ultra speed. Watch this. Obviously you can tell, look how fast you're going, right? Shit. So let me try to... So here's the... So I'm going to try to do the long ultra. Let me try to do the... Because I built now my auto double. That was a short ultra. But he does it way more. Normally he doesn't. And then you send you off. So that's where it's so cool. Let me make sure I got, and then again, if you press down in whatever buttons, then you can start doing, different music and whatever else, which is very normal. Let me make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Oh, yeah, and then of course, again, there's Gargos there. And that's pretty much it. So, let me just, what am I doing here? No. Alright. So what I'm going to do, so that was pretty much, can you guys see me? I hope I wasn't yelling and you can hear me well. But, so that's a lot of the kind of in-depth part of Killer Instinct 2. Of course, it's not the full in-depth. You'll see a lot more of it when I do... Can you even see me? Why don't I just sign off? Whatever. So that was the, some in-depth play. You're going to see more, obviously, when I do my game. You know what? Let me end off here. I don't want to take too much of your time. Okay. So what we'll do is... can you even see me? Yeah, whatever. So what we'll do is we're going to end off here. Again, that was some differences between the N64 version, the Killer Instinct 2, some codes how to do that. Now, in the description below, like in the Killer Instinct 1, I'm going to have all the codes I've just done. There's a list online that it's awesome. It gives you the ending of the game. So I'm going to give you a list of who you beat and how you beat them and what ending of the game you get. And also the code so you guys can follow along if you have the game as a PCB, if you have the game in MAME, or if you have the game in N64 or some other capacity. So everything else, as far as I know, has been done. Let me make sure. Ultra, yes, yes. That's pretty much the game review. So if there's anything you guys need, any questions about the game, any comments, something I'm missing, if you're finding, hey Steve, you're missing some things, or I've said something incorrectly like I have before, I'm not perfect, let me know. Email me, message, leave a message, thumb it up or down, whatever you want to do. And that's pretty much it. So this is the official sign-off. It's been a pleasure yet again. Thanks again for choosing Top Tier. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm more than happy to, try my best to entertain and, come out with videos every week, if not twice a week. I just launched my third wave of the Amiibo special presentation last video. If you want to check that out, a little different flavor. And then next video, we're coming back with the memories of Killer Instinct 2. I'm going to be smoking my reflection stick or a cigar, having a nice stiff drink, probably 10 in the morning, like I usually do, and just hanging out. So again, if you ever need anything from me, let me know. Subscribe. Again, there's some coming out. Always let me know. Hit me up. And again, I'll be seeing you next week. So with that being said, again, it's been a pleasure like always. Thanks for checking out Top Tier. And definitely encouraging me. I'm getting a lot of good feedback, and the channel's growing slowly, baby steps, and I can't wait to make it even bigger. So all the best, and take it easy. Peace.